Hello there and welcome to another My Little Podcast. We're your hosts. I am Bree. I'm here with my mother Shelly.
Hi.
My father Gary.
Hello.
My fiance Jared.
Hello.
My brother Bryson.
Hello.
And my other brother Garen.
Garen. Hello.
Ellie couldn't make it this week. She's with the babies at the moment. Just be us. We will miss her for sure, and she'll be back next week, I'm sure. So, all right. So we had a fun week this week. But before we get into that, this week's episode is cheekily sponsored by the MyLittleHomestead t-shirt shop. If you'd like to get a t-shirt, handbag, apron, and numerous fun little decals and designs, we have the link down in the description. The video that was posted on Friday featured the shower build, and Shay came. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you guys got, I think, everything stucco, didn't you?
Stucco's done, yeah.
Yeah. So that is
some of the paint. We'll be doing some more painting now, too.
Yeah, all right on. And the green, I just love that green. You can walk by it. It's so nice. So looking forward to that for sure.
Yeah, I think we're going to swap out the color inside as well. Just make everything that green color because we like it so well. But I do have to say, we have been sneaking in there and taking a few showers with just the little drizzle thing because we're waiting for the real shower head. And when I walk in there, I have this memory of that color is like the color several years back. That's all the pools, all the public pools. They had that color. And you'd go to like Canida and there'd be colors, or you go down to the beach, you stay in a hotel, and the colors, it was that color.
The white one?
It's that kind of that off-white, but it still has that little aqua color to it. I keep getting memories of that. And I'm like, I'm starting to like that color now.
I like the
We could
colors
certainly
of
do
my
that
mind.
for sure. Okay.
Watercolor memories.
It's the color of your little earpiece.
Oh, my earpiece.
It's this color?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Oh, I'm a big fan of that color.
Well, it's not really blue, but
Yeah.
anyway.
It's more green.
Oh, more greenish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aqua green.
Well, Bryson, DIY'd a swamp cooler, which was
yes, I did.
super cool.
yeah.
Oh, haha. Yes, sorry. I accidentally do those all the time. People think I do it on purpose. No, I don't.
It worked pretty good. It's better than a fan. It's not
Right
the
on.
best swamp cooler in the world, but it's better than a fan.
Nathan Ramirez said
Brian Stein
is a genius with the fan. Awesome.
Bryson Stein.
Actually, it's kind of funny.
Stephen D. Gania had a great recommendation for upgrading the swamp cooler.
Oh.
He said, Bryson, take a 2-inch strip of corrugated cardboard and glue it into a stack that will fit inside the barrel. Then let the water saturate it and get the fan directed through it to improve the cooling effect of the swamp cooler.
Oh, cardboard.
That's kind of similar to what, Garen, you had that extra, whatever those things are, right?
Is yours?
Yeah, it's similar to that. It's not quite the cardboard one. It is a paper material. It's for the upright swamp coolers instead of like the master coolers.
Cool.
Same concept,
Cool.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
But
on.
the cardboard use that in like all the master coolers and stuff like that. They use a more like brick cooling mesh in there, and it is just a cardboard.
Way cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. That cardboard must allow more evaporation to happen by spreading the water out. Which
Well,
causes
the more
it to be
surface
cool.
area that you're able to put air on will cause more cool.
Yeah. Which means you could actually use lava rock, because lava rock has a huge amount of surface area. If you made like a little cage to put lava rock in there and drizzle that over, you could probably get that to work too.
Yeah, you could take a spray nozzle, have a constant mist going inside the barrel, mist back down to the bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
that.
Another thing to do is
That
to
could work
fill the
too.
barrel and get in it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
now that's cool.
Even better.
We also put in those really fun fixtures for faucets. Is that
Fun
faucet
fixtures
fixture
for
faucet?
faucets. We have F's in alliteration
Did
today.
I actually get that right,
You
or was I
did.
just making
No,
stuff
that's
up?
fun faucets.
Ooh, okay. So, but they
Yes.
were like these really cool pipe industrial look that you
Yes.
did. You had those fun red knobs on there, which were really fun.
Yeah.
Emily said, looks great. You could paint the cold water knob blue. You are all definitely multifaceted. Haha. Sure, I love that, Emily. I was thinking, yeah, we could do one of them blue, maybe.
We could,
Kinda
yeah.
fun. Paint it.
Or green for go.
Oh,
We
green.
could do like a
Yellow
bright
for
red
caution.
and a little less red. Because
Yeah.
one is hot and one is really
Less
hot.
hot.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
there we go.
ish.
Hot
There's
and-
an ish one.
Like
And it was
oven hot and not so hot.
Yeah.
They come in, they're like, which one is the hot water? You're like, well, can't you see? It's obvious.
Yes. Yeah.
One is red and the other's not so red. Come on.
This one we sat out in the sun for a little while and it faded out.
Yeah.
Robert Thomas Maine said, apply masonry peeler painted
sealer.
areas.
Yeah, I think
Not
it's
peeler, sealer.
Not peeler.
Yeah.
He actually said sealer. I put in peeler.
Yeah. Okay, reading a second language.
Okay, let me try this again. So we don't do Robert wrong here. Okay.
Robert's going, hey, I know I
Excuse
spelled
me,
that right.
but it was right. I don't know what's coming out of your mouth, but that's not it. Okay. Apply clear masonry sealer to all that mortar Shelley does not want painted, or water will soak in and spread behind the other painted areas. Then the sun will vaporize the water, causing blisters all over the paint. Maybe seal inside the sink too. Cheers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we could do
Like it.
that. We're already going to use something, aren't we? On
Yeah,
the.
we're going to use the sealer.
I like that idea. Yeah, let's do that. That's a
Thank
good
you,
idea.
Robert.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
You hear about having to seal, then you're like, oh, why sealing? But I can see how I can seal how you would do it, and why you would do it.
You can
Because
seal how you can do it.
yes, well, I was trying to work at a
Yeah.
pun, but then the other part of the sentence didn't work. Anyway, but we get underneath the paint. It makes
Yeah.
sense to seal it.
So it doesn't peel.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you
So
can
it's
seal
not
it.
a peeler, it's a sealer.
It's too many eels for me. That's all I got to say.
We should get an
Very
eel.
unappealing.
Hurry on the ceiling.
Yes. Jennifer George said, why don't you guys make a bench in the shower out of cement rocks and bottles in the shape of a turtle or a lily pad? Which is a super cute idea, Jennifer. I think we are planning on putting a bench in there.
Yeah, just to give a little sneak peek, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff here in the next few weeks in aircrete.
Yes.
And I think we have even contemplated doing an aircrete bench. Making it into a turtle or a lily pad would be fantastic, but wow, it might be a little bit beyond our abilities here, but it's really something to think about. It would be super cute.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That would be super-
We
My
can
brain's
carve aircrete really easily. So if we can make it into like a just a block of crete, then we can just carve out
Oh,
the
sure.
shape.
We got time for
Who's
that.
gonna go? Do you know how to carve a turtle?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've sculpted once in my life though on a
He's
program.
pretty
that's
good
all
at
you need.
sculpting.
So that's all the training you need, obviously.
I think
I mean,
Aaron did a horse for Azalea, so he's a carver.
oh yeah.
What was he gonna say?
Oh, what? Sorry, you guys cut out there. I missed that.
Oh. Nice.
You were the Picasso of the carving. Is Picasso a carve or was he a painter? Let's ignore that.
The
Okay,
Mozart?
We'll ignore that.
The Mozart?
He's the Mozart,
Mozart.
of carving.
Yeah, okay. We get you make music with your carvingness. Patricia Hazeltine said, are you going to have solar lights up in the trees for ambiance in the spa area?
Yes, we already have a couple up there. And yeah, we'll be getting more of those. We did that on the last shower too, and it works really fantastic. Gives you just enough light to be able to shower in there. Although I do think we have electricity that's running through there too, so we might be able to even do more. Is that correct, Bryson? We have electricity running through the shower area?
Are you on your phone?
What is
during the
happening
cast?
over there?
Well, you mentioned light, and I happened to screenshot something on to do with light, a comment, and I want to pull it
okay.
up.
Comment.
Let's see, Linda Villa. As soon as the light cut off, I thought glow-in-the-dark paint would be so cool. Imagine painting all the interior walls with glow-in-the-dark paint. At night, it would shine light out through the glass jars.
That'd be cool. We've used glow-in-the-dark
cool.
paint before. It never really worked like I thought it should, but maybe the glow-in-the-dark paints are better today.
Glow in the dark stuff too. They have to have a lot of sunlight to charge the
Oh,
paint.
okay.
So-
Maybe that was my problem last time.
No charging.
It doesn't have glow forever.
And that might be a problem with the shower because there is sunlight that hits it though.
There's a significant amount.
It's a good idea. It's a fun idea.
We had a bug that made an appearance on this episode as well. 88 Keys
Just a
says,
normal one.
88 Keys says, what the heck was that big Jurassic bug? I would have been out of there so fast.
That was a big one.
Well, that, my
big boy.
friend, is the worst insect sting
Second.
in the
Sorry,
world.
I feel the need to correct.
second.
I think
Is
it's
it
the
second?
second most painful.
I thought it
one.
was the most.
No, there's an ant in South Africa that's the worst.
Shoot.
Sorry, Aunt
All right,
takes
the
the
second.
cake. But
Hey,
it
we
is
still got
it's
second.
It's really bad,
It's
though.
not third.
Not to take away from this badness.
So now I feel like I have to tell my story.
Please do.
So
First, we have to say it's a tarantula hawk. This is the name
yeah.
of that big Jurassic bug, and we agree. We are out of there so fast when we see them. But
It
they're
literally
really
does carry tarantulas.
They're really mellow though. They're not mean or anything.
Yeah, they are
people.
very
In
mellow.
order to get you to sting them, they pick them up and like put them on their arm, like and actually like if you want to sting, like you have to go out of your way to get stung by that thing. Anyway, go ahead and tell your story. Bryson.
Anyway,
it's stupid. I agree. But go ahead.
that is quite true. But I was leaning down doing something on the floor. You'll find out next week about what that is. As I was leaning there was a tarantula hawk that went underneath my leg, up and around, and was getting water because I was working with water there. Oh. And anyway, it got really close, and I just thought, geez, if I would have moved my leg down just a little bit, I'm pretty sure he would have whipped around and got me. So it was
And, like,
a really close call with one of those things.
To give you
They make you scream like a little girl, I tell you that right now.
and they recommend you scream so you don't hurt yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Like-
Yeah,
Really?
that's scary.
Like
Yeah.
we were looking up the effects of this thing where everybody was like, just lay down and scream it out. It's only going to last 5 minutes and then you're done.
Yeah. So it lasts a short period
Oh,
of time. But
that
like,
sounds awful.
and like people like wet themselves and stuff like it. It's really bad.
Oh my
I
gosh.
wish it would have stung you, Bryson. I'm sorry. I do.
No.
We would have had to have gotten it on film.
Yeah,
that would
for
have been.
science,
Yeah.
Bryson.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
science.
For the views, Bryson.
For the views.
For the
views, but-
we'll pay you a little extra if you do it.
We have a ton of
How much is
those
it gonna
this
cost
year.
me?
Well, I
Yeah.
think we've been stung by, red ants and scorpions, and we've had also brown recluse, and we've had a few bites of different things.
Did we get the brown recluse bite?
Yeah, I had one on my back. I had a mark on that for almost a year, and it finally went away. But nothing has been really as bad as you read about.
Except the brown recluse and the black widow. Those are gnarly bites, ma. I don't think time has done you good, but it was it was a bit bruised, and you were like, you could hardly walk for a while. Like, I mean, it was
I
bad.
don't remember all that.
Lollipops. That was a bad one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's nothing. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't bad.
That was a bad one. I was worried about
Scorpions, it was like
the scorpions. Were
it was like that was nothing.
that was nothing.
Yeah, I've been stung by so many scorpions.
Yeah,
Yeah, scorpions were nothing.
and they're not.
There probably is more dangerous scorpions that live elsewhere, but the ones out here are not.
Yeah, I think the
feel like
black
I've-
ones, and we just have the
There's
little
some bad
brown
we
ones.
just have a little
I feel like I've
see-through.
read somewhere that there's poisonous ones and non-poisonous ones, and it's really
With
hard to
tail.
tell the difference.
Yeah.
They almost look identical.
Then there are some that just look tough, but they don't do anything.
But they don't do anything. Like
They're like
sun
the,
spiders.
like the
Those
sun
are the
spiders.
gnarliest
Spiders.
bugs.
You got one of those the other day. You killed one of those.
I know,
So
but it looked
intense.
tough. I mean, it looked like it could eat you.
Have you ever
did.
seen a sun spider,
I
Jared?
don't think so.
You're like, oh my gosh, what
Tell
is
you what,
that?
we'll get
Oh,
one
it's
and put
like,
it in the
what is
room,
Out.
along with all the other bugs.
You know,
And hummingbirds, yeah.
He had a hummingbird. What was it? Like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it was like at 3 o'clock in the morning. I heard hummingbirds have that particular hum to them.
Hence
The name.
hummingbird.
Yes. It was a lot bigger than the moths that are normally in my room. So it's like, okay. I wake up. I was like, what the heck? So I turn on the light, look in the corner, and there's a hummingbird. Fortunately, I was able to lead it out.
And then 10 other bugs came in while you were leading.
Yeah, something
Probably.
Like
That's what I couldn't believe it. You told me the next day, you're like, Bree, there's a hummingbird in my room. I was like, no way. That's got to be a great sign. Now, speaking of the trailer, which we weren't speaking of, but we are about to, painted this week.
We did?
We did the walls and worked on the couch this
Yes.
week. And I remember I held up a brush and I was laughing about it. And I was like, what is this, a necklace, you know? Kayla Hunt said, I love short-handled trim brushes. I've been known to cut the handles off and around the edges myself just to customize them. And Kayla, I believe in it. After working with that brush, a lot of times you get those super long handles and you need to get in a tight corner because you're cutting in. And the little handle was super nifty to be able to get in and out of those places easily. So I believe it. I'm a
Really?
believer of the short-handled ones now. Alexandra Shirley asks, are you going to paint the outside? And then, of course, it's of the RV. And I don't think so.
I don't think so. The stripes and all that are peeling off, so we might do something about that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's really necessary.
If we do, it'll be later on. I don't think
That would be fun though. Every RV is like these boring white colors, or
I
they'd
think
be
you should do a
just,
Partridge
like,
Family
all
design.
kinds of colors.
Partridge
yeah,
Family with the lines and the
yeah.
the
you
odd
could put a
shapes.
big old word MLH or My Little Homestead
Or Bree and Jared.
or Bree and Sharon,
Who's driving it? We are at the back of it.
and you could do your guys' faces plaster. Remember the movie RV, and he drives over the RV, and there's that guy. It's the same. It's great.
You know those little stickers they say, ask me about my driving? We could have both of our pictures like, ask me about how I'm driving.
No comment there, Garrett? You going to paint your van like that?
We're gonna gold plate it.
Oh,
yeah.
You are.
We don't want to be that,
so
crazy. We don't want to look that flashy. So.
You've downsized since last week because it was going to be diamond plated
That's
last week.
right.
So, like, is the budget a little less?
Well, I started pricing it out, and I found it was going to cost a little more than I wanted to spend. Just to, it was just shy of like 60 million, which was just too much for me.
Okay.
So we're just going to go with diamond lug nuts on all the wheels. So we're going to get
There
some
you go.
big boys.
Nice.
And then with gold plating over the rest. It won't. That way, it won't be too much too. We won't get pulled over for blinding people and stuff as much, which will be good.
And then you like bribe the cops. You're like, I'll give you a lug nut if you want.
Like, you can take a chip off that lug nut. We make this go away.
One of the things that we found when we were pulling off the fixtures and stuff in order to be able to paint, which we did prep the cabinets, and we found a fun little spoon.
Yeah.
With a little carrot handle. Owen Creed said, you should wood burn the date you bought the
gold.
camper into the spoon and hang it somewhere in the kitchen.
That'd be fun.
That would be really fun, Owen, if we could remember what that date was. You think we could remember?
I don't remember.
There's a
I
date
posted that
stamp.
picture. Oh, I think we actually do have a timestamp.
Also, there's a timestamp on the video itself when you take it. When you've taken it.
Now that is
Metadata.
next level investigation right there. We might do that. That actually sounds kind
And
of fun.
sometimes
That's a really
locations
cute
are
idea.
tied into that
Cute.
too.
I think it was in one of our big drone shots, maybe. We showed the little oven that's out there. Just myself asked, what is the oven pit looking thing in the aerial shot at the beginning, please? And that is our pizza oven that we did many, many years ago. We took block that we had like a house out here that
Brick
we took
and
down. And we made that together. It was like one of
Made
our
a
first
lot
projects.
of pizzas in there.
We did.
Originally, that's where we were going to set up a lot of the outdoor type stuff before we noticed all the trees in the area that we are. And we
Yeah,
went,
it
you
seemed to
can't.
be a
It takes
better
forever to
area.
grow trees, so we thought let's go in that area
Yeah.
instead. But that's why the pizza oven's there, because that was the first piece of building structure we were going
It
to.
was one of the very first.
Yeah.
Just barely.
We just wish we could move it.
We have thought about that,
So
but that's
big.
like a crane, and
We asked a
I
couple
st-
people around who
Yeah.
had big vehicles if they could
it'd be
do it.
easier to tear it down brick by brick and rebuild it probably.
Yeah, but it's really nice. A very strong structure.
It's
It's been there
super
for a long time, and
Pizza,
it's
it's
held up so
awesome.
well. Yeah,
It
one of our
makes
first
it a
projects.
pizzas.
Now, could we move it with the skid steer somehow? Oh, it's just way too heavy.
And
It's a big boy. Before we end this week, we wanted to leave us with a little bit of a teaser. Garen, did you have anything you wanted to tease us with from your video that's going to be coming out on Wednesday?
Imagine pallets and the van.
Yes.
and babies.
And babies.
Oh yeah, lots of babies.
Right on. Did you, I know you mentioned a little bit about maybe an upgrade that you might be doing for the aquaponics. Is that going to make an appearance this week?
Oh yeah, we got a little aquaponics in there too, just kind of keeping the system going and adding some more life to it.
Oh,
Cool.
right
That's gonna
on.
be
Yeah, I know when we were over there last time, we glanced over there and it was like, whoa, tons of green going on over there. So
Yes, very successful this year.
cool.
They're
And then
cool.
you guys got something coming out on Friday.
We do. It's an open and closed case. We're going to store it away until Friday.
So don't distress about it.
Don't distress about it.
Yes, it's coming
Yeah, it's
soon.
going to be something you're going to be sitting down for.
It's not so black and white.
Yeah, it's
Many stages of emotion.
yeah, many stages of emotion. Yes, that's very well put. So we're very much looking forward to that. It's going to be, of course, on the RV. We're going to be doing. So got more stuff coming down the pipeline. I'm pretty excited. Well, we really appreciate you hanging out with us and commenting and giving questions and input. We really appreciate it. We really look forward to hanging out with you more on Wednesday for Garen and Ellie's Weekly Peek. Bye.
Bye.